All right, so have you ever thought like, man, I wish I could just drink something before bed and wake up feeling amazing?
Like a magic potion.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe not magic, but we're going to dive into something that might just surprise you.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
We're talking apple cider vinegar.
ACV.
Yep, ACV. But not just any time, specifically before bed. And get this, it's not just some new fad. We're talking ancient history here.
Yeah.
You guys sent in some research on this, and it's pretty wild. We've got articles, studies, even historical accounts.
Yeah, I was really surprised to see how far back the use of ACV goes. It seems like people have been fascinated by its potential health benefits for centuries.
Okay, so let's break it all down for you. We're diving deep into 10 potential benefits of adding ACV to your nightly routine.
Let's do it.
All right, let's start with something that I know a lot of people are curious about: weight management. We saw a study in your research where ACV actually helped people eat less, like 200 fewer calories a day. That's a pretty big deal.
It is, and the key seems to be the acetic acid in ACV. That study you mentioned, it was a really well-designed one, too. They randomly assigned people to either get ACV or a placebo,
Right.
and the ACV group, they felt fuller and ended up eating less overall.
So it's like ACV is giving your stomach a heads up, like, hey, we're good here. No need for more food.
Exactly. And there are some hints that ACV might even boost your metabolism a bit, but we need more research to be sure about that part.
Okay, so maybe not a miracle cure, but definitely promising for weight management. Now, another big one, especially for folks dealing with diabetes or just those blood sugar swings, is blood sugar control. You sent over some really interesting research on that.
Yeah, the research on ACV and insulin sensitivity is pretty fascinating. Think of it this way. Insulin is like a key that unlocks your cells to let glucose in, right? Well, ACV might help that key work more smoothly, especially after meals. So it kind of helps your body use glucose more efficiently.
Oh, so it's not necessarily lowering blood sugar, but it's helping your body manage it better.
Exactly. And some studies even suggest it could help stabilize blood sugar levels, which is huge. But a really important point here is that ACV is definitely not a replacement for any medication.
Right. Always talk to your doctor first. They know what's best for you.
Hmm.
All right, let's keep rolling.
Yeah.
You also sent some stuff about ACV and digestion, specifically its impact on stomach acid.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. You see, ACV actually increases stomach acid production.
Wait, really? Isn't too much stomach acid a bad thing?
Well, you need the right amount. That acidity is super important for breaking down your food properly. And when your food gets broken down well, you absorb nutrients better, and you're less likely to have bloating and indigestion.
So ACV is basically giving your stomach a helping hand.
Pretty much. Now, I know you had some questions about a couple of other potential benefits, boosting metabolism and detoxifying the body.
Yeah, those sound almost too good to be true.
Well, some of the claims around metabolism go back to what we talked about earlier, ACV's possible effect on metabolic rate. As for detox, the idea is that ACV might help your liver do its job better, since the liver is kind of like your body's natural detox center. But again, we need more research to say for sure.
Okay, so the jury's still out on those two. Now let's get into some serious stuff. You flagged immune system and heart health as particularly important. What did the research say about ACV in those?
So for immune system, what's really interesting is that ACV has antimicrobial and antiviral properties. And some early research, and I emphasize early, suggests that these properties could potentially help boost your immune system. But we need way more research before we can make any strong claims.
Got it. So potentially a little backup for your immune system, but not a guaranteed shield. What about heart health?
There are some studies that suggest ACV might help lower cholesterol levels, and that's a good thing because high cholesterol is a major risk factor for heart disease.
So good for your heart, but again, not a replacement for medication or other treatments.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we've covered a lot tonight, all thanks to the amazing research you guys sent in. ACV before bed. It's definitely a fascinating topic with a lot of potential. But as we've been saying, more research is needed.
It makes you wonder, though, if a lot of these potential benefits are linked to the acetic acid in ACV. Are there other sources of acetic acid out there that could have similar effects?
That's a great question. Maybe something to look into.
Definitely.
Well, there you have it. Another deep dive complete. Make sure to do your own research, chat with your doctor, and if you're feeling adventurous, maybe give ACV a shot. But start slow, folks, and be sure to let us know what you discover. We're always down for another deep dive.
Always.